Welcome, everyone. This is Dr. Tanya. I am the host of the Mucho Dinero TV show, and I'm so excited. Today, I wore these special colors because it reminded me so much of Morocco. And guess what? If you have never been to Morocco, I've never been. What I would do right now is I would get some tea, I would get some water, I would get some whatever you want to drink, sit down because for the next 30 minutes, we're going to be talking about Morocco with my very special guest, Reverend Lulu Brown. Welcome, Lulu.
Hi, how are you?
I am awesome. As you know, I'm in sunny Las Vegas, and
Yes.
this is planting season for me. I'm getting my hand in the ground in the dirt and planting some collards and some mustards and what have you. Um, you can take the country girl out of the country, but you cannot take the country out of the girl. So that's me.
That's okay. In this day and time, I think that's a good thing for sure.
Oh, thank you. But once again, thank you, Reverend Jacqueline Lulu Brown. I call you Reverend Lulu. So
It- that
um,
that that works perfectly. No worries. That works perfectly.
awesome. Well, you are a special guest of mine. I know you, but some of my listening audience may not know you. So if you will, please share something about yourself.
Okay. I am a radical change agent, and that in a good sense, meaning that I love to see progression. I am passionate, super passionate about women being empowered, equipped, and ready to walk and thrive in their purpose.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Radical change agent, and that's what I do see out of you. Now, Lulu, how can people get in contact with you?
Actually, they can go to our business Facebook page, and there's a little button that to book, and they can book a free session with me, and they can inbox me there. It's quick, easy, and I check it.
What is
Sometimes people tell you to contact them and they're not checking it, but
yes,
I'm
yes.
checking it.
What's the name of your Facebook page?
Revolution Ascension.
Revolution Ascension. Okay, that's good. So there you have it. Now, do not be stingy, listening audience. Remember, this is a time for you to gather your drink, your special drink, water, tea, what have you, coffee, but also let your friends know that Reverend Lulu is on the live today, and she's going to be talking about a very special retreat that she's hosting in Morocco. So, Lulu, the floor is yours. Why Morocco? That's one of my first questions.
Morocco because of the environment. And I am big on being in the most diverse and different environment because when you are in a different environment that is literally so different from what we may be used to in the States, or let's say going to a Caribbean island, places that we normally like go vacation a lot, when you are in a different place and in a different setting, it does help you to disconnect.
Mhm.
And this way you can reconnect with who you really are at your core. You can let everything go. And that has actually been proven from people that have attended my retreats. We were in Dubai in March, and it was such an different experience for the attendees. We were there during Ramadan, and most being Christian, it was so different for them to be somewhere that they could see how another culture celebrates their holy holidays versus here in the US, where we have, whether you're uh, Christian or Jewish, there are different holidays that are recognized here in the US. And so it was really a wonderful experience. The second reason for Morocco is because I have not been there. That is the one place that I have not been. I've been to the different parts of India. I've been to Australia, Israel, Germany, and literally all over the UK and France. But I have not been, oh, Africa, Uganda, and South Africa, but I have not been to Morocco. And I am looking forward to this experience that I'm going to have an opportunity to provide to those that go with us.
And I know it's going to be an awesome, awesome experience. There's something about getting the opportunity to go into a new location
Yes.
that it causes us to, I think, like take a deep breath and then
Mhm.
let it out, let our hair down, and just be able to just like, I don't know, just relax is a good way of saying it, you know.
Yes.
So without spilling too much of the beans, what type of person should be signing up to actually go to this retreat?
It should be someone that has a lot of responsibility from a leadership perspective on their plate. And I don't mean just corporate. That could be community advocacy. That could be not for profit. That could be their own business if they're actually the founder or the CEO of their own business. But it's also if you are the main leader in your home, if you're the main leader in your community, that's the person that is 9 times out of 10 a little burnt out and sometimes a little weary. And one of the main focuses is to take people out of their environment. It will be the end of the year. And it is to take them through a burnout recovery, rejuvenation, and transformation experience, all while looking forward into 2024 and developing a high level strategy for what it is that they exactly want to get accomplished. And it's also to help recognize what burnout and what's known as fight flight, what that looks like. Because sometimes we're walking around in fight flight and we know that fight flight is just a response that reacts to stress or a situation where it may be somewhat detrimental to us. However, our bodies nor our brains are meant to be in constant fight flight. And sometimes we are in constant fight flight and we don't realize it. And that brings us to more burnout. So there's a number of things that contribute to us being burnt out. But because we have our superwoman cape on, a lot of times we don't want to acknowledge that we just need, as you said, you described it perfectly in the beginning, we just need to breathe. And
Yes.
then we need to really take that uh, introspective look and say, okay, am I okay? And if I'm not okay, it's okay not to be okay because when you come home, you will be rejuvenated, you will be refreshed, and they will also be transformed and ready to go into 2024.
I love it. I absolutely love it. As you were talking, my mind was being transformed back to some of the retreats that I've done in the past.
Mm.
I remember going to God's Leading Lady with Bishop T.D. Jakes. He hosted it in Los Angeles. I remember that particular time. I also remember attending some of Juanita Bynum's. I call it a retreat, but it's actually conferences. Um, and I also remember. I'm trying to think about. Oh, one that was really really nice was at our local church in Florida, and I went on a youth retreat with the youth. And even though it was for them, we had to be the leaders to talk to them and like lead morning prayer and what have you, devotion time.
Mm-hmm.
But the we were in the woods and there was a lake, and then we all stayed in these cabins, and the experiences were just so awesome, to be honest with you, that even though it was for the youth, I came back rejuvenated. So I recognize the need to take these breaks, and listen, an audience, if you haven't taken a break in a while, now is a good time to take a break. It's at the end of the year. And yep, Lulu, I hear the listening audience. You can't hear them, but I can. They're saying, "What are the dates for the retreat?"
Oh, okay. December 11th till December 17th. And
Okay.
yes, it's in December, but guess what? For everyone that is concerned about the holiday, you will be more ready to do all of those activities that you normally do during that holiday period. You will go into that with such a different frame of mind, spiritually, emotionally. You will be reconnected with, first and foremost, yourself, and then with God, higher power, creator, Allah, Adonai, Yahweh, whatever your name is for our creator. I say God. You will be reconnected with yourself, but also with God, so that we are strengthened from the inside, deep down in our core,
And
dealing with those things that we need to deal with, but
yes.
sometimes we don't.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. I'm sorry for over talking you.
No
You're right.
worries.
Dealing with those things that we need to deal with. And I think that when you are in a situation where you've left your home, there's no work, there shouldn't be any work. You shouldn't take any work with you, you know?
I
And
don't allow it. Not in my session.
yeah, no work at all. And then you're able to really take that deep dive to deal with some things that we really need to deal with. Because let's be honest, all of us have things that we go from glory to glory. You know what I'm saying? We go
Mhm.
from situation to situation. No, and I'm glad that you're doing it for leaders of their homes, not only leaders of corporations, but women, families, mothers, spouses, partners. You know what I'm saying? That
Pastors,
pastors.
ministers.
Yes, yes. Because we don't take the breaks that we really need to really take. We go on and on and on and on, but we're not like batteries that last forever. We do have to take that time and really just do it just for us. This whole year, I've been doing a lot of like self reflection, and I've done a lot of trainings and a lot of just like really getting back to my core self.
Mhm.
And when I think about your retreat in Morocco, I'm kind of feeling like this is how this retreat will is kind of like situated. So what's one or two things that a person can expect once they're there? What's the expected end?
Once they arrive, the first thing is to totally let go of
Okay.
everything. That's the first exercise, is to totally let go of everything so that they are present. We have to be mindful and present of where we are. And
Yes.
the mind has to stop racing with
Yes.
what I didn't do before I left, and then what I have to do when I get back. So being present, that is very critical. And that's why we spend time on it, because a lot of people spend money to go away on retreats or conferences, but they're not present. They're not present in the moment. And
Oh my
that's why when they leave, whatever it was that they wanted to change, it kind of just, you're on the hamster wheel. It just stays the same. And you're just chasing, and churning. The other thing that they can expect is that everything is going to be a lot of fun. Every part of the workbook is going to be fun. We will laugh at one another. We will
Yes.
laugh at ourselves. And this will be the most relaxed environment that anyone can be in. And we're going to have fun. We're going to enjoy. We're not going to sit anywhere all day long. I'm one of those people that you can be rest assured you are not going to be locked away in a room listening to me all day. We're going to have our session, but then when we break for lunch, that's it for that day. Everything else from there is really immersing ourselves in the environment and enjoying where we are. And if we want to do some meditation, some reflection, whatever we desire in that moment.
I love it. I actually, oh man, I just love that because so you're telling me that we have the sessions in the morning, and then at a certain point, we have free time to really explore Morocco if that's what we want to do, and then we'll have that time because lots of times when you go to like conferences or retreats or what have you, your whole day is like scheduled out for you. You don't really get time to really have any free time. So that's good. I like the way that you have that set up. That's awesome. That's really awesome. So, oh, I know it's going to be beautiful. I have been, oh, wow. I had someone on here. That's my sister, actually. She said, next year I'm going.
Oh, wonder
Yeah.
hi.
This is my baby sister. I love you, Phyllis. I have,
And thank you, Phyllis, for chiming in there. Thank you.
thank you so much, my sister. Um, my biological sister. I'm the oldest of three girls.
Oh,
But,
wow.
yeah, that's my
Okay.
sister. So she said she's going next year. All right, Phyllis, we'll be there. And she wanted me to tell you hi. Okay.
Oh, thank you. Hello, hello, hello.
All right. But I'm glad that she's here today. Um, but I'm just so excited about the Morocco trip. And once again, Lulu, there are people that are listening to us. If you're on the replay, be sure to let us know that you're on the replay. Once again, Lulu, tell people how they can get in contact with you so that they could go ahead and get signed up for your retreat.
Absolutely. So just go. We're broadcasting live on Facebook. So they're going to already be on Facebook watching this. Go to Revolution Ascension right on Facebook. That's our Facebook business page. Click that book button. And if you don't want the free consultation, when you type in the message, just say you want the link and I'll send you the link. And they can just go and register and I'll just send
Awesome.
them the link. So they can just
Awesome.
request the link and if they don't want the consultation. But my consultation is a little different because I send a questionnaire out and I like for people to fill that out because I like for people to get the most out of the session. It is not for me to sell them something, it is for them to talk about what it is they want to talk about. And if they fill the form out first, that gives us a better way to utilize that time. And we're not spending half of the time with them trying to explain anything to me. I actually have had time to review it and we just get the conversation started. And I can listen and provide input where they desire. Because a lot of times people just want to let it out.
Yes,
Sometimes there's not a need for you to respond, but sometimes people want you to just listen.
I agree. People want to be heard. I want to be heard.
Yes,
I'm
yes,
pretty
I
sure you
do.
want to be heard and we want to be understood.
Yes,
I think that's and you know what else? We want to relax. That's why Morocco,
yes, yes,
we want to
yes,
be able to
yes.
relax. And it's something once again, I'm a veteran. So and it's something about people getting together in a group. And
Yes.
when you go through, it could be the retreat, like your Moroccan retreat, or it
Mhm.
could be whatever the goal is. A group of people getting together and going through that process together. It just does something on the inside of the person. You grow. There's connections made. You really can let your hair down. Everybody is heard. Everybody is understood. And I believe that transformation always occurs. It always occurs. So I'm just so excited about the Moroccan retreat, which is going to be in December. Once
The
again,
11th, December 11th through the 17th.
December 11th through the 17th. And
Yes.
listening audience, um, Reverend Jacqueline Lulu Brown is she's not new to this. She just took a group of about 20 people to Dubai earlier this year. Many of the people had raving reviews from what I could see. The pictures were beautiful. So I can only imagine how awesome this next retreat is also going to be. So if you're on the fence about whether or not you should probably go, what just go. You deserve it. I give you permission to spend your money on yourself. It's okay for us to like spend money on ourselves. We deserve it. We just deserve it. So
It's an investment. And when you
yeah,
think about the money that we spend during the holiday time, and I'm talking about the commercial part of buying the presents or the gifts. And what do we give to ourselves? Or what do we ask someone to give us? I'm big on ask what you want.
Yes.
If you want something in particular, say, you know what, this is what I would really like to have. You think you could handle that for me?
Yes. Yeah, I
And
agree.
this is just part of what they can expect. I'm a very intentional and serious person because I take what I do serious, but I am extremely lighthearted because we walk around burdened so much. And then we don't want to admit it because God forbid we let anyone know that we're not grand and great and okay at all times. But guess what? This is going to be a place where there is no judgment and we can look any way that we want to look. We can uh, do whatever it is that makes us feel comfortable in our setting. So I know folks are going to have a really great time. We are not going to be at a hotel. We are going to be at a place called Mwasi Community
Oh, wow.
and Mwasi Global Community. I left out the
Wow.
global. And this is a facility specifically created for retreats,
Oh, wow.
specifically. And so this is going to be where people are going to be, it's going to feel like a comfortable place, a sacred place, and you're not going to have the hustle and the bustle of lobbies and things like that. So it's going to be very, very different.
Awesome, awesome. And
And
that's what
I
I expect.
They are absolutely the host that is going to the location, the host location. She is just phenomenal. She is warm and open, and I know that we are going to feel like we are home.
Oh,
And the
wow.
environment is so beautiful.
Oh, wow. I've been like actually looking at some of the YouTube. I'm addicted to YouTube. I admit it. I have a YouTube problem, you know,
It's okay.
but I've been watching a lot of the YouTube videos on Morocco. And I
Mhm,
also attend an event, an online event every year. It's called the Exodus Summit.
mhm,
And Stephanie Dow and no Stephanie Perry and Rashida Dow. They're the two hosts of the event, and it's an awesome event. And then there are so many women that's a part of that event that actually moved to Morocco. So
mhm.
I'm thinking, what is it about Morocco that's making this mass exodus, of people actually going to Morocco? So I believe that Morocco really is a special place. I've never been there myself, so it's going to be interesting to be able to visit. So that's another great thing about having the event there. I actually just, I'm addicted to traveling also. So I love to travel. And so I know it's going to be an awesome event. Awesome, awesome event. Now, listening audience, if you look at the bottom of this video, you're going to find a link on YouTube. You're going to find a link where you could actually go ahead and link up with Jacqueline Lulu Brown so she can take you through the process of actually being a part of the conference, being a part of the retreat. I'm sorry, being
That's
a
all
part of the
right.
retreat. And remember, this retreat is for you. It's been tailor
Mhm.
made for you. I asked uh, Miss Lulu Brown, Reverend Lulu Brown, earlier, what are they going to be doing every day? I'm not going to have her do all of that because you need to be surprised. You know,
Yes.
you need to have the element of surprise.
Mhm.
And just like you said, wherever you are, be all there. You
Mhm.
know, if you go on a retreat, you need to be all the way there. And it's okay to just lay all your burdens right there, lay them all down right there, so that the sisterhood, so that the
Mhm.
love and community can be there to like comfort you and love you and guide for you. And the thing about all the retreats I've been on in the past, I'm still in conversation with some of those people. We
Yes.
still love on each other. We still pray for
Yes.
one another.
Mhm.
And I believe that this is how your retreat is going to be also. I'm just so happy for you, so proud of you, and that's why I wanted you to be on the show today so that we could let others know about what you're doing. Is there anything you would like to say to the listening audience in closing?
I would just like to say that in times like these, there we came through COVID, and now we've got wars breaking out around us everywhere. And we're living in times that we don't necessarily know what's going to happen tomorrow. We are dealing with inflation. We're dealing with people not being quite sure, is this the right time to make those big decisions? And so I would encourage everyone to take a step back and invest in yourself and give yourself the gift of time, because this is time. And time is something that man has not figured out how to control. So that's the one thing out of all the things in man's brilliance and all that they've built and all the technology in this world, they don't know how to control time. Why? Because we wake up in the morning, we've been given more time. We've been dispensed more time. So be a good steward of the time that you have and invest in yourself. Because I often tell people, someone's time ran out this morning. And that's not to scare anyone, but that's the reality. Someone's time is going to be over and run out before the sun goes down today. But utilize the time to invest in you right now, because it is going to make a difference in your life and you will not be the same. And Dr. Tanya, thank you so much for having me. Likewise, it is my honor and great pleasure that our lives have come together. And I am so proud of you and who you are. So thank you. I treasure our sisterhood and I treasure you in all that you do, because you do a lot. So I treasure you in everything that you put your hands to.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, my sister. I love you. And I just speak like, blessings over the Moroccan retreat. We have so many other things that we're going to be doing in the future, I believe, individually, and some of those things also corporately.
Mhm.
And you're right, time is so valuable. We will not get this time back. Life's Magical Journey said, "Hey, Dr. Tanya and guests. Hey, Vita, we love you." She's so sweet. She is the reason why I have a YouTube channel, you guys.
Oh, wow.
She actually showed me some things that I'm still doing. Vita's a good teacher. So hello, Vita, we love you. Now be sure to go to her channel, listen to her, and be sure to subscribe, okay? Like, comment, and subscribe. She says, I'm here watching in the background as I prepare for work. Oh,
Oh,
that's awesome. I can't see the other portion now. Oh, as I prepare for work. So have a great day, okay?
have a
Vita,
wonderful day.
yes, and yes, she said, love you too. We love you too. So she is just an awesome lady. Be sure to check out her channel, like, comment, and subscribe on her channel because she's really my YouTube teacher, you guys. And I love her. She's so sweet. Um, Once again, I want to thank you. Oh, see, I'm always here if you need me. Oh, see, so sweet, so sweet. But Reverend Lulu Brown, I believe that this is going to be a transformational um, retreat, and I don't want to make this all spiritual what we're doing here today, but I do want to share this one thing: is that we cannot let fear stop us, you
Mhm.
know, because fear can stop us from going forward. And to me, this is, like I said, this is a transformational time where I'm going from this level to another level. And in order for me to get to that next level, I have got to do something different, you know? And so if you've never gone overseas, maybe it's time to go ahead and do it. You know, if you've never attended a retreat, believe
Mhm.
me, it is worth every penny that you
Yes.
spend on being with like-minded people that love on you and that you're going to be with for the rest of your life. And that's for sure, you know, because it takes a special kind of person to say, yes, I'm going to go. Yes, I'm going to invest in myself. And yes,
Mhm.
I'm going to do the work. So
Mhm.
even though we're going to have a lot of fun, I know there's going to be some deep work that's going on throughout
Absolutely.
the retreat. So if you have any questions about like what's your next step, I think that that would be, you know, this retreat would be good for you. You know, if you want to know, okay, if you want to hear from your creator, I believe this would be a good time to just pause, reflect, listen, record it, write it out,
Mhm.
so that you have a plan to be able to go forward. So thank you for affording us the opportunity to do this. Thank you. Thank you so much. So
Well,
we're at the end of the broadcast. Once again, this is the Mucho Dinero TV show. On this show, we educate, we empower, and we promote.
yes.
Every time, every time. All my guests is what we do. We educate, we empower, we promote. So have an awesome evening. This is Tuesday Motivation, is what I call it. Tuesday Motivation. And be sure to like, comment, and also subscribe to the channels. And we'll see you the next time. Bye bye, everyone.
Bye bye.